Hey guys, Kenny here, Ken Small Engine Repair. I've got this Stihl BR800X blower that I brought back from the dead. It had basically water all in it. The guy kept it outside and I had to clean everything out, all the water, carburetor, fuel lines, all that stuff. Anyway, I got it going, but it was missing a bunch of the hardware on it. And as you guys know, Stihl has a lot of specific hardware on their equipment, and it's not readily available like from the hardware store. You do have to order it from the Stihl dealer. And one of the pieces of hardware that was missing was right in here, a carb mounting screw. You can see it's missing in there, right? Carb mounting screw. All right, there's one inside there, but the other one was missing. Well, I didn't have one, and I did buy one eventually, but to get me by, I actually made one. Okay, let me show you what I did. The screw that it's supposed to be, you see the number here, 9022, 341, 1220. And what that is, it's an M5 by 0.8, 0.8, all right, screw with a T27. But if you notice, see the serrations under the head? It's got serrations under there. The focus can catch up on it. Those serrations act like a lock washer. They grab into the plastic so it doesn't loosen up. And a carb mount like that is critical. Well, I wanted to get the thing running and I didn't have one of these in stock, but I did have an M5 by 0.8 by 55 millimeter long, but the head was too small. The socketed cap screw. Head was too small. So I took a bushing that basically had the same size diameter as the head of the Stihl screw, and I put it on. I had to cut it down a little bit, but basically it mimicked the length of that screw, if you notice. Okay, so I was able to get by using that screw to put onto the BR800 blower to get it to run. But then I thought to myself, this guy's a landscaper or contractor, he uses it all the time. If over time that bushing doesn't have any serrations on it, there's no lock washer or anything, how do I know it's not going to back out and cause an air leak? Well, you really need to buy the factory screws that have the serrations. And if you can see this one here, yeah, see the serrations under the head? This is a screw that goes into an MS290 to hold the clamshell cylinder on. Wherever these screws go in and it goes into plastic where they want it to grab, they use screws with the serrations under the head. So like I said, I bought one of these screws from the dealer. I removed this one. I used it to test the machine. It ran and everything was good, but I got nervous. I said, you know, I really don't want to keep that in there long term, because if this guy uses this all the time like he says he does, it may loosen up and that would cause a vacuum leak. So if you're ever working with the Stihl products and you're missing a screw, yeah, if it's a Sunday and they're not open and you got to get by, yeah, make something up that'll work. Test the unit, make sure it's working, but then order the OEM screw. Make sure, because those serrations under the head, it'll keep the screw in there. It'll keep it from backing out. You won't have a vacuum leak, you know, air leak, and the guy won't call you back. So OEM screws, yeah, they are important. Sometimes they're expensive, but they are important. So always stick with the OEM screws. All right, guys, that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon.